friends. I have so much been enjoying seeing your writing on Class Dojo. Everyone is doing a wonderful job. Today, we're going to talk about lengthening our writing and adding detail so that the person who's reading it will be really excited to read it. And often, when you add detail, you might not add it at first, but you go back and you read your writing and you think, I think I can do better. I think that I could add to my writing to make it more interesting. That's called editing your writing, and then you can go back and make some changes. So, this was my original piece of writing, but upon reflecting on it, I think, gosh, I could do better. Maybe while I'm reading it, you'll think of some ways that you would improve it if you were the person who had written this paragraph. So, I don't actually have a dog, but my parents have a dog, and so Paddington is my parents' dog, but he's kind of our family dog too. And let me see if this shows up for you. This is a picture of me with Lincoln and Emerson and Paddington. Oh, you can't see him very well, but he's just that little brown dog there. He looks a little bit white in the picture. That is Paddington. He's just delightful, and I love him as if he were my own dog. And so does Mr. Whitney, and so does Lincoln, and so does Emerson. So I decided to write about Paddington as if he were my own dog. Let's go ahead and take a look. You grab my pointer and think to yourself, how would you improve this writing if you were the person who wrote it? My dog Paddington is good. He is young. We play. He does tricks. He is cute. He is nice. Okay, well, all of the sentences are correct. They all start with a capital letter and they end with a punctuation mark. That's great. So there are some good things about this writing, but I feel like I can't really see what the dog looks like after reading this writing. I just feel like I don't know what good means. In what way is Paddington good? I can sort of see young, so I can see what a young dog might look like, but is he a baby puppy? Or is he a teenager? I don't know. I can't really tell. We play. What do we play? That's not very detailed. He does tricks. Doesn't it make you wonder what kind of tricks he does? He is cute. Well, yes, but there are a lot of cute dogs and they come in all shapes and sizes. So the description of cute does not help me understand at all what Paddington looks like. He is nice. Well, many dogs are nice, but what does Paddington do that's especially nice that makes me love him so much? So, upon rereading this, I think I'll write it again. And if you wrote a journal entry and you're thinking about it right now and you're thinking, wow, I like that journal entry, but I think I could add detail, you could rewrite it and submit it as a totally new journal entry. I think that's what I'm going to do now. So I'll pretend this is what I wrote yesterday, and now I'm going to write it again, thinking about each thing. So I think I'll leave the sentence "My dog Paddington" or the phrase "My dog Paddington is," and instead of good, I'm going to think about something Paddington does that would describe a good dog. Instead of saying good, oh, Paddington is smart and Paddington is obedient. So I think that I'll change the wording good to be more specific, smart and obedient. My dog Paddington is smart and obedient. Period. All right, that's better. Then I had written before he is young, and young is so ambiguous. Like young could mean a lot of different ages. So I think I'll change my writing to he is about 3 years old. Then you get a better idea of his age. He is about that's TH 3 years old. Period. starting with a capital letter, ending with a period. The next sentence I wrote was, we play. Well, gosh, there's so many different things that dogs can play. So dogs might like to play at Dog Beach, or a dog might like to play tug of war with a rope, or a dog might like to play wrestle. But what Paddington likes to do is he loves to retrieve a tennis ball. So instead of saying we play, I'm going to write he loves to fetch a tennis ball. Starting with a capital letter because all sentences begin with a capital letter. He loves to play fetch. Fetch. Ch, ch, ch. Choo, 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 choo. That's CH. He loves to play fetch with a tennis ball. Tennis ball, period. The next sentence I wrote is, he does tricks. Oh, there are so many tricks that a dog could do. But Paddington has a very special trick. When we hug each other, if I hug Lincoln or Emerson or Mr. Whitney, he will jump up and try to hug us. He'll try to hug us too. So he jumps up on our legs and tries to pull us in for a closer hug. It's very sweet. So instead of saying he does tricks, I'm going to say, if you hug someone, he jumps up and joins in the hug. Starting with a capital letter again. If you hug someone, someone is a compound word, someone, and then you put the two words together to form a new word. If you hug someone, he joins in the hug. It's so adorable. I wish you could meet him. He's so cute. He joins in the hug. And I think I'll put an exclamation mark in there because it really is, it's exciting when he does that. It's so exciting. And I also wrote, he is cute. Oh my goodness. I have had many cute dogs in my life. And one was a Springer Spaniel, which is a dog with long hair and freckles, a medium-sized dog. Another dog that I had was so cute. He was a German Shepherd, but he had floppy ears. Then I had an adorable dog named Blanca, who was a white German Shepherd, and she was so cute. Do you understand why cute doesn't really work as a descriptor, right? Because, gosh, if you think of a regular colored German Shepherd, a Springer Spaniel, a white German Shepherd, all of those dogs look different and all of them are cute. So let's give a little more specific detail instead of saying he looks cute. Instead, I would say he is a small dog with light brown fur and golden eyes. He has such beautiful eyes. Starting with a capital letter again, he is a small brown dog with golden eyes. Brown dog with, that's a TH, right? With golden eyes. It's getting difficult for me to write down at the bottom. I'm afraid it might be a little sloppy there. But I think we only have one sentence left to go. Let me pull down. Yeah, I'll pull that down a bit so you can see it. One thing that I like to do when I'm writing to make sure that I'm not losing track and making mistakes as I go is to reread my writing. So before I add the last sentence, I'm going to do that. My dog Paddington is smart and obedient. He is about 3 years old. He loves to play fetch with a tennis ball. If you hug someone, he joins in the hug. He is a small brown dog with golden eyes. When I read it aloud, I realize I've said he too many times. So for the last sentence, I'm going to use his name instead. And I'll say Paddington. Instead of saying Paddington is nice, I'm going to say something more expressive. Paddington is the best dog ever. And I think I'll put an exclamation mark down there too because I want the person who's reading it to read it with expression. Paddington is the best dog ever. Did you ever see the movie Paddington? Did you? It's such a cute movie. And Paddington the dog looks very much like Paddington the bear. The best dog ever. And again, I'm going to stick an exclamation mark there at the end. Then I won't bore you with reading it aloud again, but I would read it one more time to make sure that it all makes sense before I close my journal up or before I take a photograph of it and send it on Dojo just to make sure it makes sense. Think today, how can you use specific language? I can't wait to see and read what you wrote. Bye-bye.